Hello everybody, Black Shadow here with this short intro piece for, as you can see, Call of Cthulhu role-playing session, because 1 or 2 days ago I managed to get into Night of Cthulhu one-shot, and it was very fun, even though I don't know shit about the system and it was basically my first session ever in Call of Cthulhu. But yeah, party was great, Game Master was also great, or I should say the Keeper, yes. The Dungeon Master in this system is called the Keeper, and basically I expected my character to die or go insane, but yeah, we managed to, well, I won't spoil anything. Let's just say the beginning was rather slow, but after a few moments the session was really great, and I hope that in the future I will be able to play with these guys. Hopefully, like during for next adventure of Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, besides that, I have really don't know anything about the system, so if you wanna learn anything more, check out probably Wikipedia or buy a book if you wanna. But yeah, besides that, this is one of the systems that if you have a chance and you believe that the keeper is you have a good keeper to lead an adventure, give it a try. For now, I think that's everything in this intro piece, and I hope you will enjoy this video and the next parts of the session. Yep, enjoy it. And I see
You got your college degrees that you got, your birthplace where you're from, your strengths, how con is, how resistant to damage and stuff, size, how big you are, in relation to height and weight. It's kind of a combination. Dexterity is how dexterous you are. Your appearance is how good looking you are. 9 is average. And intelligence, how intelligent you are. Power is based on like magic. Um, Education is well, how knowledgeable that you are and stuff. Your idea check is based on intelligence. If I ask you to make an idea check, you'll click that little roll die symbol by it, and you'll make an idea check to see if you understand what you see. Luck is how lucky you are. Knowledge is if you have a certain knowledge of something. I'll have you make a general knowledge check. Sanity points. Watch your sanity points. They're going to go up and down. Well, mainly down, but.
Right.
I'll ask you to make a sand check. The little die by the sanity points, that will be your sand check, and then it'll, if it goes over your sand check and you failed it, if it rolls under, you're good. Well, not necessarily in that order, but anyway, it's generally a better result if you roll under. Magic points, well, you're not powering anything, but sometimes it can help. If you go to 0 magic points, you fall unconscious. Hit points, you'll fall unconscious at 0 and start bleeding out and die once you hit -3.
okay.
Someone just type something.
Ignore it. It's my just reminding of an old joke.
Okay, and then under your investigator skills, all right, you will notice that the die. If you have numbers in your skills, that's what you've. That's what I put points in for y'all. I've already factored in your default. Your default is in. I've already factored that in. If it's blank, then look in the parentheses because that's your base chance. Like under accounting, everybody has a flat 10%. So if I have you make a accounting test, you'll roll the little die by the accounting and do that. Now, each time, if this was a campaign, I would, whenever you make a check on a particular skill, you'll click the box. That means that it'll put a little check mark. That means that after the adventure, if you survive after the adventure, then you can roll to see if you improve on that skill. But in this case, it doesn't matter. These are one-shot characters.
Okay.
Hand-to-hand weapons, those are basically your base chance to do those different things. In 7th edition, they combine it into one, but in 6th edition, before it's divided, you'll see everyone will have a gun. Okay, you have a pistol. Everybody has some kind of pistol. And yes, you'll notice that you down in your gear you will have a box of 100 or whatever. Keep in mind that based on your gun, you can't give your someone else because they may have a different type of gun, which means the different types of bullets will not work in their gun. So you can share that knowledge if you want. That's up to you. Generally, y'all are. It's kind of everyone has a weapon because it's been kind of. You never know in this day and age of with gangsters running around prohibition. It's kind of dangerous out there.
Survey says 6.
And but these are based on percentiles. So when you roll, you'll be rolling percentiles. Damage is, of course, what states in there. You'll do a /R and whatever the damage is if you hit. Now, if you roll double aught, on most of the weapons, you roll double aught, that means your weapon will malfunction and they'll require repair. If you roll below 10% or below on your skill, that means you've got an impale. You've got a crit and an impale. But anyway, those of you that are familiar with Call of Cthulhu, you know that bullets don't mean anything. So anyway, especially against outer gods and stuff. Right, Brandon?
Yeah.
So by all means, shoot your heart away if you want. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to kill it, but anyway.
You might as well feel better.
I will say this though. Hey. It may not shoot.
Someone's cutting out.
Yeah, someone
Yeah,
has a lot
that's
of lag.
Lovecraft. He keeps. You need to reset my HP.
By cutting out.
Yeah, I
What's
hear
wrong, Steve Dutch?
a lot of robotic voice and.
You got 13 hit points. You'll click those little things down. Don't worry, author will be back. If someone cuts out, we just keep going, and then they're just going to be a silent party.
Yeah.
Giant crickets.
So I'm waiting for Steven to show. As soon as Steven shows, then we'll get started here. Like I said, we'll be able to do this. Is a short scenario anyway, so it should go pretty quickly.
Oh, and the investigator does not serve tea, so.
I'm fuzzy in this whole good bad thing. What do you mean bad? Gerald, I think you have 13 HP.
Yeah, I know. I was
Oh.
saying, I'm talking to HP Lovecraft.